Hey there, how are you doing? We welcome you all to the hands-on impressions video of the Android N's latest the preview build 5, which is also supposed to be the last preview build before Android N's official release by Google. So, since it's the last preview build, it is supposed to be better, most polished, stable, and etc. etc. So, we will just check how this build behaves. So if you talk about the general impressions, the build is quite good actually. If we talk about scrolling, etc. If you talk about multitasking, etc. This all works quite well actually. We have not seen many issues. Even if you go and play a game here on the device, and while other apps are open or not, it does not matter. It actually works quite well. So let's just we'll check the gaming, we will do some bit of browsing, and we will also do the multitasking, and we will also take you through the changes. So if you talk about changes, there are not too many changes which are there in the change log, but few things have changed for good. So if you remember, this toggle used to open a small pop-up menu on DP4, a behavior which was undesirable. So Google has now sorted it out. So now you can toggle on, toggle off the Wi-Fi, which is good. Welcome change. Coming to other changes, so if you go to the Google camera, you can see there are some changes in the animation. If you go to the settings part, so here you can actually change what you can do with the volume key action, the shutter, zoom, volume, etc. Then you can see how the UI has changed. So there are minor change, how the toggle looks like, how everything appears. The whole animation has changed. You can actually now see a different kind of flash scenario. So this is another change. Now coming to one more change. So now if you have apps installed from many sources, so let's say if you have apps installed from the Google Play Store, but as well as you have side-loaded one app or any app, then you will be able to see, and you will see the information is there which shows that this a certain app has been side-loaded. So in case of Pokemon Go. So since it's not available in India, we have to sideload it. And it's quite clear from here. As you can see in the app details, it says app installed from package installer. But in case of other apps, you will see that apps is installed from Google Play Store. So this is one more change on one new thing that has happened. Now coming to one very interesting thing that we have been talking about is the Easter egg, which is Android Neko, which is like obviously based on the Neko Atsume game, which is cat collection kind of game. So we have we have already written a tutorial on it showing how you can actually activate the game and play. So we will just quickly show it to you. So you can see that you can actually go to the edit. So let's say we have removed it. So how to, okay, so you would be interested to see how to activate it. So for activating, what you need to do is to go to settings, then go to about phone, and then to Android version and tap many times and this appears. When this appears, if you long press on it, actually you have to long press many times unless it works for you. So in case in our case it was activated, so now long pressing shows that it has been deactivated. You can again long press on this N, and this shows cat mosaic emoji, so shows that it is activated. So when it's activated, what you need to do is to go to the action center, edit, and from here you add this Android Easter egg to here. Now once you have added it, it will show as empty dish. So just tap on this and select something which cat will like to eat. So once you have selected anything like that, like fish, then you will have to wait for the cat to arrive, because it will take some time before a cat arrives, and once the cat arrives, you will be able to collect the cat. So this is how you play this Android Nico, Android Easter egg game. Okay, so we just walked you through the changes that this Android N developer preview 5 brings. Now talking about again, we will be back to the impression. So as we said, the build behaves to be quite smooth for us. We talk about scrolling across the UI navigation part. It looks quite good actually. We'll quickly check the browsing. As you can see, the browsing is quite good, very smooth. We did not see many issues or anything like that. So panning, zooming, etc. works fine. The scrolling is quite good, very very fast, very well actually. The scrolling actually saves lots of time. It's quite fast, if you ask us. So we'll send it to the background so that we can quickly check it for multitasking later. So as you can see, the browsing, if you talk about opening of the stores, it all works very well actually. Well sort, very it, the build really looks sorted out. Now let's quickly check how the Pokemon Go looks like. So here you are with the Pokemon game. So here we have the popular multitasking, the split screen multitasking. So we have also seen it before on other builds, and it has worked well. And here also you can see on the build developer preview 5, the split screen multitasking works quite well. We don't see many issues here. We can open more games and we can actually quickly check how the multitasking works, like while the two games are open. So we have already opened the Pokemon Go. We'll just check how this all how the device behaves with two games open. Okay, so here we go. We got caught, but then as you can see that even if like the two games open, there's hardly any impact on the multitasking part. So the system can handle it. So we have like store open, we have many apps open, we have two games open, but still I did not see any kind of issues, any crashes or freezes anywhere. It can handle it. So the I mean, Android in Developer Preview 5 really looks like ready. So there may be some glitches, bugs, and issues here and there, but we have not been able to find it during our hands-on time. So even if we talk about battery life has been good. We have not seen it, getting discharged very, very fast or very rapidly. So it's if you can say that it's there actually. You can use it as a daily driver, and you would not be disappointed. And it's a Nexus 5X, and you can see that I mean, the most demanding part, like the multitasking, is quite easily handled. And we have just demoed the split screen multitasking, and we could see that it was okay. So So I mean, even the split screen multitasking, we then remote it works fine actually. Even while you will see the notification saying the app may not work with split screen multitasking, but it works. So with that, we come to end of this video, and as you could seen, the build is quite good. It is good as a daily driver. So Google may be able to fix some issues or bugs which we can later find in background, and they should be ready for the prime time. Coming to changes, we demoed the changes as well. So hope you have liked the video. Stay tuned for me more. Keep watching. Thanks.